Welcome civil engineers. Learn faster with civil engineering tips. Today we are going to learn about the heads, gradient and boundary. You can simply click here heads and look here. Pick internal point. Okay, now we'll learn this and then we'll move into these. Okay. Now pick internal point. So for hatching we need a certain object. So I'm creating rectangular of unknown sizes. Here I am selecting hatch and pick internal point. So I'm selecting here and pressing and pick internal point, or press the internal point of an object rectangular and then pressing enter. Now you can see, okay, I'll repeat. Okay, I'll make it easier, changing this as red, making rectangle. Now changing it to the layer. Now applying hatch. Look, what I did here is I used the keyboard command for hatch. Simply I click here hatch for hatching, hatch, and then press spacebar in the keyboard. Okay, and now you can move into the setting. For always look this blue color highlighted letter. When you press T and then enter or spacebar, it will take you to the edit section of the heads. Here now you can choose various types of hatching pattern here. Suppose here ANSIY32, I'll select the box. Here you can see the pattern. Okay, clay. Similarly the angle, we can change the angle, direction of the hatching, and increasing the scale. Okay, now firstly we'll move into this scaling the hatching. Okay, now double click on the hatching scale, double click on the hatching. Now look here, this is the hatching scale. When I increase the scale, then here the hatching pattern changes. Now I will type here 25 and pressing enter, and look here, pattern become more dense. Okay, I will enter 10, so here pattern become dense. So as per required, you can change those settings. Okay, and similarly with angle is 0 degree, you can change it to 45 degree. Yes, it becomes here. Now let it be as 0 degree. Similarly you can change the transparency as, again, now let's give 30. Okay, and look here, this line is transparency becomes slow. Okay, increasing transparency 75 so that you'll be more clear. Look here, the transparency here hatching, it fades away. Okay, now or I'll leave it as it is. Okay, now I will, okay, here you can change from here as well. You can edit those hatching skill, or simply you can go to settings. From here you can change. The main thing is creating separate hatches. Okay, now let's here I will make rectangles, making area of this rectangle, pressing enter. Now going into the setting command, and here selecting create separate hatches. Okay, now I will select these points, this point, and this point, selecting enter. Now when I select these hatches, when I have to edit these hatches, then we have to edit these separately. Okay, now okay, I'm going into this setting and I'll uncheck this create separate hatches, repeating the same commands at once. Now when you select it, then you can edit these hatches at the same time. There are the other options: straight, hatch angle, hatch scale. When you point the mouse cursor here in this blue dot line, you can change it from here as well. Now, now moving into the gradient. Yeah, you can go into the hatching setting, and from here you can gradient setting and hatching setting. Gradient is same as hatching. There is no difference here. The creating separate hatches. Now, okay, leave it as it is. Now we are going to learn about boundary. Okay, now we have drawn boundary using the line command. Using line command. Okay, okay, it's just creating a boundary. Okay, we can use here boundary, and then island detection, current viewport, and here object polyline, and selecting OK, and pick internal point, selecting this point, pressing enter, and it creates the boundary of that line. So here you can see here is the polyline and the line. When we use boundary command, then the line that we previously drawn and the polyline, this is the boundary. Look, I will move here, move this polyline. You can see this is the single line, and this is the polyline we create by creating the boundary. Okay, for the, now I will draw a line here first. This is in white color. Now I will change the color as red and repeating the same command and draw a line above this white line. Now when I select this, you can see here the white line we previously drawn and the red line we draw now. So here I'm using AutoCAD 2018, so it shows the two different lines here when I select this, but in lower version it will not show this function. Yeah, we can use updated version as well. Now I'm using 2000. Hope you guys know about the hatching scale, gradient, and the boundary. Okay, here the shortcut command for the boundary is BO. Okay, boundary command BO, and then for hatching hatch only hatch, and pressing enter or spacebar. You can see here select object. If you want to select object, press S enter. Undo U enter. Going to setting, you can E. Okay, like, share, and subscribe to Civil Engineering Tips for learning faster. Peace out.